Like I did check. What up, though? Welcome back to Easy's Rebuilds. I'm Easy E. If y'all watched the last video, we're working on a 2004 Expedition. And unfortunately, all the parts aren't here to drop the motor back into the truck. So I'm about to change the valve cover gaskets, change the oil pan, change spark plugs, do everything I can do to get it ready until the final pieces come in so this motor can go back in this truck. So continue on watching. So let's get these valve cover gaskets off and go from there. I'm removing all these pulleys. Like I said, I'm removing the crankshaft pulley, the idler pulley, and the tensioner pulley. Already cleaned the surface off for the intake. Like I said, I'm about to remove the valve covers because we're going to be using the valve covers off the old motor. With new valve cover gaskets. It's a lot easier with the motor out the car or truck, whatever you want to say. I need an extension. My garage is kind of congested. With all these parts. Still gotta do another motor swap on another car. And this is an 8mm. Right, that's why we place, look, stuff don't even fit right. Oh, see me, I forgot to. Oh, I need the extension. Make sure I don't drop nothing down. In here. Looks pretty clean here to me. Don't want that. Peel that off. Peel that off. 2 points where you got to put your gasket maker at. This one off. Sorry, got y'all on the tripod. GoPro batteries be going dead. They got kind of better way to keep the GoPro batteries charged. Toss that one to the side. Don't need nothing yet. I know I'm gonna make sure ain't no oil on this car. Like I said, those was 8mm. These right here are 10s. This should be a 13. And the big boy should be an 18. So next, you'll want to set up your harmonic balancer puller, which y'all laying down there. I don't know if y'all can see that. I would take the GoPro off, but you want to set up your harmonic balancer puller to pull it off. Like so. We're not going to be using this one, and this motor better run with all this grime on here. We're not wasting our time. Remove my harmonic balancer puller set. Like I said, we're going to be using all his pulleys and pullers. This is time consuming. I'm a busy person. I just don't do YouTube. I have a full-time job. And I cut people grass on the side. So let me grab all the other parts and reassemble this. I'm gonna do what I like to do best. Listen to my music. That goes there. These go here. I know I dropped one, but we got plenty. That's the best part of having two motors. Extra nuts and bolts. Now y'all probably wondering how do you get the harmonic balancer back on. That's easy. Line it up with the key. Tap it on a little bit with a brass hammer. Or whatever hammer you might want to use. That's how I get it started. Use a brass hammer. Now use the impact to pull it on the rest of the way. That was I think an 18 millimeter. Use the big boy. Take it back off. Then we gotta seal the key. We get oil leaking through here. First, I'm gonna get that little spot of oil off, the little piece of gasket off. A little pick. Okay, got it. This is what I'm gonna be using. Ultra black gasket maker, oil resistant, Permatex. Got this Amazon, like 20 bucks. Start using this belt, this is better for me. I don't know how this can work. I was supposed to pull the trigger, but I don't know. That would have been way easier. Okay, I got it. Move it up, then pull the trigger. Okay, I got some gasket sealer up in there. I'll go leave this out. I'm using when I put the valve cover gasket on. Alright, this does come with a cap. And it's in the can. Worry about squeezing no tube. But I ain't trying to make this video that long. I'm trying to get this done real quick so I can edit this video. Everybody know I like to take my time. Everything on the time motor look good, everything's bound to look good. Let's put that back together. So that won't leak. That on, don't over tighten it. Because the timing cover is aluminum. You already know if you over tighten it, you're going to just strip the threads up. That's how you do that. Let me get to doing the gasket. All right, I got the valve cover gaskets in place. The little gasket seal on there. Now it's time to do the oil pan. Can't put the power steering pump on yet until we get that gasket. I'll show y'all the gasket I need. Well, I can't show y'all the gasket, but I'll have to switch over the housings, but I need that gasket. And I can put the AC compressor back on after I get the oil pan changed. So let's jump on to that. So let's make sure there's not no oil in here. Almost forgot, still gotta take the spark plugs out. Like I did check. So at least the car had oil, at least the engine got oil in it. Like I didn't try to turn the motor upside down. Just gonna do it this way because I'm pretty sure this motor still has coolant in it, and if I rotate it, it's gonna pour the coolant out of the motor. Let me get all this oil out. Let me get on the oil pan. And don't do what I just did and drop the other oil pan. Now I got a big mess to clean up. Like, it's easier to take it off while the motor is not in the car, but then again, it's a little bit harder because you're gonna need another person to help you hold it up. It was just me to the last board out, and bam, I dropped the old oil pan. But we're about to put the new one up there with the new gasket and go from there. Well, the last piece just arrived from Amazon. And y'all seen I got the oil pan on. I got the AC compressor on. It's covered in oil. But like I said, the last part just came in that we needed. And that was the gasket for this piece right here. Because this piece, like I said, this is the Eddie Bauer motor. So they relocated the oil filter. On my stepson's car, his is this one. They did not relocate it. We're not relocating it. We're putting this one on this motor and gonna use how it is. You got the oil pressure sensor on there. This is going on his car, on this truck. And this one is coming off. They just a 10mm bolts. Should be like 4 of them. And I cleaned up my mess, my oil spill. There you have it. This part is off. Just an adapter. Take off the gasket. Make sure they're the right gaskets. They look right to me. Yep, the missing part. Now we can drop this motor in the car and go about our business. Like I said, we're gonna be using his. That's why I've been swapping off over parts. When you swap over parts, take the gaskets with you, or the new gaskets, I mean. And his car, all his parts covered in oil. Maybe I should have put the power steering pump on first. I think I put the power steering pump on first so I can access it a little bit better. So y'all know what time it is, but that's the piece we was missing. We'll catch y'all in time lapse. Have it. Almost done with this video. Pretty much got all the parts swapped over. I need to get swapped over. Now I just got to change the spark plugs. Well, we had it, so we got the crank, the water, switched over the water pump the other day. You know, the other one had a brand new water pump. I didn't have. See, that's why you got to tear apart these motors when you get a used motor out of a car and somebody else pull it for you and bring it over, and you didn't even inspect it. Like the water pump that was in here had Mitch, like they lost the bolts to it or something, and they went to the hardware store and bought some bolts, and it was missing a bolt, so it was leaking coolant. That's why the little pipe over here got coolant all over it. And when I took off in a time lapse for where the oil filter goes for the 80 hours, it got like it's been leaking coolant. So they must have been filling this car with coolant all the time, but it does have coolant in there. There was no milkshake in the oil, so we know that should be good. The valves are good, and this one I checked them all. But let's get these spark plugs changed, and we call it a wrap for today. In the next video, we have to drop this inside the truck and pretty much get everything back. Well, I still gotta get the wiring harness on here, but get everything back together in the truck. Get oil in there, oil filter. So let me jump on into changing these spark plugs. is pretty much reassembled, except for the engine harness. Y'all know the analytics. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Share this video on your social media with your friends, your family. Think they will enjoy this video or any of my other videos, because I do try over here. But don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know how we doing over here. Let us know how we can improve this channel. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel. And if you already have subscribed, thank you. For your help. Now this engine one goes on like this. Or do it go on? Let me check. If you want to help, if you want to, I got these plugs. If you want to help, and if you want to help this channel grow, we take Cash App donations. That's how I go. We have merch at teespring.com. We take donation of vehicles. Yeah, I'm just over here looking. It's a lot of wires. The one unplug in here, one plug somewhere else. I gotta make sure I got this all routed right. I know it's right because this plug into here. This goes somewhere. These go to your coil packs and injectors. Which is this last one way back here that was throwing me off. Oxygen sensor, plugs, right here, knock sensor, there. Like I said, that's gonna be a wrap. Got everything back on here the way I need to have it. I need to have it out my way, so I put the pedal back on. But thank everybody for their continuous support. Thank all y'all that still watch the channel. Thank all the new people that's coming to my channel. With all that said, stay tuned and stay blessed, people. Peace.